let's forecast now that we're on to this game 3. Pick and stick, right?
No.
This has been the fabrication of Queensland throughout Origin's entirety. That New South Wales, they lose the game, they hang everyone out to dry. New South Wales lost game 1, they made 5 changes. Yeah. What do we budget in? How many changes will Billy make?
Mate, I think he'll make maximum 2. I think maybe Dave Fafita gets a look in. So when Cobbo comes back...
Well, who for?
Well, Fafita probably for Sewer, I'd imagine. And then Cobbo... maybe he's on the bench in that bench role again. I don't know. He won't make wholesale changes because we don't have the depth to make wholesale changes.
Yeah,
Queensland don't have the options. You've got to remember, no Flegler, no Tommy Gilbert, no Tino, and they miss those guys because they are the aggressive alpha males in that forward pack. And they missed them last night. Liam Martin bullied them.
Yeah,
bullied them.
Yeah. Well, just to stick on the changes for now, right? So you look at. These are the potential guys that are in the mix. Ezra Mann, does he come in for Dearden?
I think he's a chance.
Because it was pretty close heading into game 1.
I think it's a chance. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if he brings an Ezra as well. But I think as I said, I don't think there's a million options.
Right? Fafita's the one. And I said this before game 1. You guys ridiculed me. I would not be having Valentine Holmes in the team. No. His club form has been diabolical.
He missed 6 tackles last night.
It transferred into the Origin arena last night.
Latrell bullied him, which was the fear before the game.
You know who won't get bullied? I'd be picking Dan Gagai. I'd be picking Dan Gagai.
That's another option. Okay, what's that 4 changes we're up to?
Well, that's what I like. Yeah. And Val has been awesome for Queensland, right? But he's been subpar for North Queensland this year. And that form went into last night's game.
Can you see Billy dropping him?
Yes.
Well, I
can.
He's dropped Dan Gagai before.
That was before the series began.
Prior to game 1, guys, Valentine Holmes was struggling up at the Cowboys, and Queensland selectors certainly made contact with Valentine to say, listen, look, you need to pull your socks up. We want to pick you. Help us make you pick you and make us pick you. And he came together with about 2 weeks remaining before Origin 1 and was able to get chosen, and I think everything that they were concerned about as far as his defence is concerned came to the fore last night, and I can see him being changed.
I agree.
I don't think it matters what you do with the backs unless you find a way to match New South Wales' aggression and power in the middle of the field.
Yep. But there's only one player. There's only one player that can do that.
Dave.
It's David Fafita.
Dave's not a.
No, but
Dave's a big, powerful, explosive guy. He's not an aggressive guy.
With the ball, though, but he's a guy that commands attention.
Yes.
But guys,
I thought Dave should have been there from the start.
It's a mentality. The aggression's a mentality. Why are you raising this now? Because it was fine in Origin 1 when the stakes were desperate.
But his Origin 1...
The Blues were desperate last night.
Origin 1's a little bit of a false economy too, considering what happened with the Blues too.
Absolutely.
And the Blues weren't that bad. You know who you're missing? And it's peak Felice Kafusi. Right?
He had a bit of that. He's got a bit of that in him.
Well, he had that in him, definitely, right? Yeah. And that's... No one's been able to find... To get into that role again. Like... Felice's best is obviously past him by,
I think Flegler and Gilbert are the sort of guys who can...
agree. And Tino's imposing, right?
They can all perform that role. Tino's got a bit of that in him.
No doubt. But you're looking for someone like Felice, right? And that has gone past Felice now, right? With respect to Felice, who was an awesome player for a long time. I don't know. I think they're the... Look, I'd be. That depends on Hamaso as well and his injury. Yeah. But Gagai straight in for mine. That's a no-brainer, and I'm finding a spot for Fafita, and then otherwise.
I'm not dropping Val. I know he had a poor night, but I reckon he's done the job for a long time. I know Dane did as well, but you've moved on from Dane.
Why?
And I thought about this.
Decider. You're not moving on.
Last night, knee-jerk reaction. I'm like, you got to bring Gagai in,
But for mine, it's not even a knee-jerk. It's not a knee-jerk reaction for mine.
I'm saying it was my knee-jerk reaction.
But I'm saying this is for mine. They've given Val. They've given him the respect of allowing him to play in the opening 2 games. Yeah. And he was so poor last night.
So the difference is this, Reedy, where you know exactly what the Blues are going to do. It is one of their most potent sides on the footy field. That left-hand side: Luai, Latrell, Brian To'o. And that's the same, the identical left edge that was in 2021 when the Blues smashed them in Perth. Was it 21? Sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it is the same 21 left edge.
Yeah, Latrell hadn't played in 3 years. So
that's right. So the Maroons know exactly where they're going to come. Valentine's defence hasn't been there this year. It hasn't been there this year. So he can't just flick a switch. They're going to, if he gets chosen again, they're rolling the dice on him doing a better job of defending against Latrell. That's a massive dice to roll. Yep. Gagai is an out-and-out experienced Origin centre who has the defensive capabilities to potentially shut Latrell down.
I agree.
Loath as I am to tip you how to pick a team.
Well, I was going to say, listen,
to help you in
I'm
game
not taking advice from a couple of New South Wales.
If you listened to me, you would have got a bath last night.
What do you mean?
Well, Valentine's wouldn't have been in my team.
Yeah, okay. Well, that would have changed everything the way they
correct. That's like the loss is not on Val, right? As you said, Reedy, it's got to start in the middle of the field. They've got to show some aggression. They got to match Liam Martin, Payne Haas,
Angus Crichton. Oh my lord!
And I think Michael Maguire was. I had question marks over Cam Murray, not as a player.
No, he was great.
Not as a player, obviously, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that he'd played 49 minutes since May, the beginning of May, comes out and plays 50 minutes straight last night, and the speed of his play, the boy Andrew Johns was just banging on about throughout the coverage last night.
Mind you, it was all downhill for them.
Of course. Right?
Hey, I'm going to give you another tip, Reedy, just to help you out. You got to flip your wingers. Because you can't have Murray Tuolangi on Zach Lomax and Xavier Coates on Brian To'o.
I think that's the least problem.
Well, it's not because Lomax scored 2 tries, mate, and one where he got on a step ladder over Tuolangi.
Okay, can I give you this? What about this for an idea? How about we shift Val to the wing and play Gagai on the centre?
Well, I was thinking that. So if you want to keep Val,
I think you got to keep Val.
You keep him on the wing. You play him on the wing.
Yeah, which I wouldn't have an issue with,
right? And then
which is where he was the world's best winger at one point in time.
And he's good under the height, like he's got that aerial reach as well. I wouldn't have an issue with that.
But I just think you've got to start. I think Dave Fafita coming back is a lay down. He's got to come back, Dave,
in the 17
because he's a big physical guy, as you said.
I don't know what attracts attention. I get what you're saying, but I mean he's still waiting for the footy. Like he's only going to be. He's not imposing himself on the Blues forwards.
He's not the player that they're missing, right, to fix what happened last night, but he's dynamic with the ball.
Of course.
I'd have him in my side. It was weird that he wasn't even in the 20-man squad. Yeah.
But the other thing is we're going to Suncorp, boys. And as I said, we've won 6 of the last 7 there. It's been not many New South Wales teams have gone up there and decided and won. And as good as that win was the other day, Suncorp's, you guys know, Suncorp's a different beast.
It's fun.
A completely different beast.
It's a good challenge for this New South Wales.
It's a massive challenge for them. And they can... What are you going to say?
I threw this out on Twitter last night. New South Wales has recovered just 3 times to win a State of Origin series after being down 1-0.
Yep.
Right, they won Game 2 and Game 3 in 94, 2005 and 2019.
Yep.
And the Maroons have also won 9 of the past 10 deciders.
Yep.
With the Blues just 1 win in 2019.
And how many of those were in Brisbane too, maybe?
Yeah.
94 was definitely in Brisbane.
They're a huge statistical advantage for Queensland.
They are. They are.
This was a bad defeat though, really bad.
The Blues will win though.